You pay me?
Eh?
You pay me?
I have money, man.
Me ask you to pay me. How you feel?
Eh?
How it feel?
No, but you don't tell them, say, after this how much, if it pull out again, I just so.
How you feel right now? You're going.
So let's turn our attention to this, the feature game of the day. Sees the defending champions Mount Pleasant Academy up against Harbour FC, and both teams in this KFC Elite Cup 2026 have won their opening 2 games this competition, yet lose a game. And this was the finalist last season, and both teams would have went to that crucial finals when Mount Pleasant Academy they won convincingly over Harbour, and we are getting ready for this, the feature game, and the game that the fans came to see. A lot of good, promising young prospect on show, and Harbour young Jashawn Edwards would have been a part of that victorious Jamaica under-17 team that qualified for World Cup later down in this year in November. I think they will be going to Qatar, and we want to wish the young Jamaica under-17 team all the best. And one of our main player in that last game scored scored for the home team Waterhouse to send them with 3 points, their first point in this KFC Elite Cup for 2026. But Harbour would have been very, very good in their last 2 outings. So too is the defending champions Mount Pleasant Academy, and some quality young players on show for Mount Pleasant Academy. Young Rashawn Williams, a player who would have made his appearance for the Jamaica under 14 and under 15 team 2024 and 2025. And Samuel Taylor, another magnificent player to look forward, and he has some goals this season, some quality assists, and a player who went to under 15 CONCACAF and actually won under 15 CONCACAF as well, and a player to look forward in this Mount Pleasant Academy. So to his young goalkeeper Spence, another player who went to Jamaica under 15 and was a part of that under 15 CONCACAF team as well. And we are getting ready for the feature game, and the referee, the players making their way on the park. This promises to be a cracker of a feature game this afternoon. The lights of some future stars in the making as we welcome Harbour and Mount Pleasant Academy, and both teams greeting each other and the officials, and we're set to get action on the way in short order. Mount Pleasant in full blue, while Harbourview wearing the yellow and blue. And both teams on 6 points, with Mount Pleasant Academy has scored 8 goals to Harbourview 3 goals this season. Of referee going through the protocols with the 2 captains and giving them some advice and tells them what is expected of them, and the toss has been spun as well. And it's good when the referee and the officials brief the young and players, and now shake hands, and we are about to see action on the way in this, the feature game. The defending champions Mount Pleasant Academy up against Harbourview. A lot of quality players to look forward on the park as well. Is another young player wearing the number 23 jersey for Harbourview, Joshawn Edwards, a player who was a part of that team that was special for the country, putting them towards that under-17 World Cup in Qatar. At Mount Pleasant Academy, such a good bunch of players, united is what we get from Mount Pleasant Academy. A very, very good structure, both senior and junior team, while Harbourview has produced some quality young players over the last couple of years as well. This promises to be a cracker of an evening here at the Waterhouse Mini Stadium. A packed crowd in as well. It's good to see the crowd coming out to support the young prospect of Jamaica football as well. So, Mount Pleasant Academy will be taking action. The first kickoff of this encounter. Action is on the way here in the feature game. A searching ball over the top from Williams, looking for Taylor. And a throw into Harbourview deep inside the half. Taken quickly, a lovely flick on. Broken up. And all the way back to the left back, who goes in the middle of the park. All the way back to the last one, who goes over on the right, finds Harriet. Still Harriet. Still Mount Pleasant Academy in the middle of the pitch. Looking for Taylor. Finds Taylor. Flicked on beautifully from Taylor. And a strong tackle from the young under-17 defender Edwards on this occasion. And it's out for a throw into Mount Pleasant Academy, taken by Harriet. Well, in fact, both brothers on the park for Mount Pleasant Academy, wearing the number 3 jersey and number 4 jersey. And their name is, as you mentioned, Harriet. And it will be a free kick. And Samuel Taylor, the man standing behind this free kick, a player who has been very, very effective. Would have been a player who has played for Jamaica at a youth level, under 15, under 17. This one is whipped inside. Harriet. Another opportunity. It goes out of touch for a throw-in to Mount Pleasant Academy. As we approach the second minute of this, the feature game. Taken quickly by Harriet. And Williams, lovely turn from Williams. Oh, broken up by Harbourview. And it will be another throw in here for Mount Pleasant Academy. A sedate start by both teams so far in this encounter. But what we know, there are some talented young players on show. So Harriet with this throw-in. Broken up by Harbourview. Oh, lovely ball over the top for Harbourview. It's 2 against 3 inside. And all the way to Spence in goal. And dealt with easily. Finds his captain Williams. He has space. Now the runs out of touch. And it will be a throw into Harbourview over on the right. And of course a yellow card been issued. It seemed to be Williams on this occasion as early as the 2nd minute of this encounter. Not the start you expect from a senior player. A player who has gone on to play Jamaica Premier League at a senior level. And he has been issued a yellow card as early as minute number 2. And it will be a throw into Harbourview deep inside their half over on the right side. This one all the way back to Edwards, who goes over on that left side. This has been a beautiful knocking off the football so far. Very composed, as my good analyst mentioned. Still Harbourview finds the captain. Oh, lovely, trying to be cute on this occasion. And a throw into Mount Pleasant Academy. And Harriet with this throwing over on the right. Harbourview, and they won a free kick this time around. Harbourview all the way back to Edwards. He goes over on the right. Oh, lovely turn, gets away from his marker, and another delightful pass. This has been good for Harbourview so far, and broken up by Harriet on this occasion for Mount Pleasant Academy. Loses possession, a chance here for Harbourview, and wide of the target. Oh, poor defensive work coming in from the defending champions Mount Pleasant Academy. Could be costly, but wide of the target, and it's out for a goal kick to Mount Pleasant Academy. Look at the replay here. Very, very poor by the defender, and a shot wide of the target, back line. This one is whipped upfield. Lovely take. Looking for that delightful ball over the top. Broken up. Oh, broken up. Lovely. Such a cool, calm and collective customer on the park who goes over on the left. This one swung upfield. Good work coming in from Harriet on this occasion. From Mount Pleasant Academy. Out for a throw-in to Harbourview. Collins with the throw-in for Harbourview. And it will be another throw-in for Harbourview on this occasion as we approach minute number 6 of this encounter. Still goalless between two of the most dominant teams of this KFC Elite Cup 2026, as this one is headed. And it should be another throw-in to Harbourview on this occasion. A long searching throw it is. This one whipped over to the right for Harbourview. A shot from distance blocked. And one possession is Harriet on this occasion. And whipped upfield. Finds Taylor. Love it. Take from Samuel Taylor. He has space. Whipped. And maybe too much on that. Pass and broken up by Harbourview. Loses possession, Harbourview. Mount Pleasant Academy. Williams. Still Williams. Goes wide. Still Williams. And he's been a moisture all over the park. And he loses possession. Harbourview in possession. And beautifully distributed. Whipped over the top. Looking for French. And straight to Spence in goal for Mount Pleasant Academy. Harriet. Loses possession. Mount Pleasant Academy. And a throw into Harbour View in this occasion. And Grant, it seems to Collins with this throw in. It is long searching one, good defensive work. Harbour View, lovely pass over on the right. And good work. Oh, looking to whip that one inside, broken up by Mount Pleasant Academy from the back. Finds Williams to Taylor. Strong tackle coming, loses possession, lovely turn for Harbour View. Whipped inside, chance! And broken up. By Mount Pleasant Academy. It's a good search and delivery. And a free kick awarded to Harbour View. And you look at this delivery and a free kick awarded, but look at this. And maybe a bit harsh on that decision, the referee. But a free kick awarded to Harbour View. And by the way, a player is down on the pitch getting some attention. Seemed to be Philip on this occasion. Not good signs if you are on Mount Pleasant Academy player of fun. That he's getting some medical attention. Maybe the physiotherapy is on the pitch. But it's still goalless here at the Waterhouse Mini Stadium between defending champions Mount Pleasant Academy and of course Harbour View. And both teams in this edition of the KFC Elite Cup 2026 yet to lose a game. Both teams on 6 points, with Mount Pleasant Academy with 8 goals scored to Harbour View's 3. So young Philip is up on his feet and action is getting ready to go, while 3 Harbour View players having some fun. Fun is over and it's time for some action in this, the KFC Elite Cup. Long searching one it is. I was looking for French, broken up. Lovely, looking for Harriet. And one possession, Harriet. Oh, lovely pass here. And maybe too close to the man in goal for Harbour View. And he goes long. Another good work from Harriet. Finds Samuel Taylor. And a free kick awarded to Mount Pleasant Academy. That was a good bit of defensive work. They are not allowing Samuel Taylor to settle in. He's one of the most dominant players this season. Shot from distance from Williams. And wide of the target. And it's out for a goal kick to Harbour View as we approach minute number 12 of this encounter. Still yet to break that important deadlock, both teams. Both teams yet to lose a game this season, and both teams would have went to last season's final as well. As this one is whipped up, looking for the captain, he does well. Lovely first touch. Looking for French. Oh, and it will be a throw in here for Mount Pleasant Academy. Not the best of first touch coming in from French. A lovely take from Williams. Still Williams. And he won a free kick for Mount Pleasant Academy. A player who loves possession, who loves to find himself in crucial and critical possession is the captain of Mount Pleasant Academy, Williams. So too is Taylor, and a two standout player this season for Mount Pleasant Academy. This one is whipped up top from Harriet. Lovely turn. And still, and looking to get away from his marker. This one whipped over the top. Looking for that through pass broken up by Mount Pleasant Academy. Another, oh, lovely take. Finds French. He goes over on the left. And strong tackle coming in from Harriet. French in possession for Harbour View. Cuts inside. Shoots! And over the top. And a yellow card being issued for Harriet on this occasion. It was a strong tackle. And it could be that free kick being brought back. This is what happened. This is where the tackle came. A strong tackle from Harriet. And no ball involved. And a free kick being issued to Harbour View on this occasion. And the man standing behind this free kick is Dowes. And boy, oh boy, does he have a right foot. Very cool, calm and composed player on the park. We saw him on that opening game, how he was destructive in the middle of the park for Harbour View. This one whipped inside, headed out from Williams. And it's with Samuel Taylor. Not much options. He finds an option. Brilliantly done. Finds back Taylor. And a strong tackle. And a throw into Harbour View over on that right side. Oh, lovely from Dowes. And Harbour View one possession this occasion. It will be a free kick. Very humid condition on the pitch. As this will be a free kick here for Harbour View. And Dowes stands behind this free kick. He goes long, searching, looking for French. And Mount Pleasant Academy in possession. In fact, they lost possession. French in possession, finds Dowes. Looking for that through pass, broken up. No whipped up field. Not the best of control. And one possession with a free kick awarded to the defending champions, Mount Pleasant Academy. As we approach minute number 16 of this contest. What we have seen some fabulous football on pitch so far. Nelson behind this free kick from Mount Pleasant Academy. Whipped over the top. Captain of Harbour View in possession. Whipped over the top, looking for French. And good defensive work all the way back to Spence in goal. Jamaica under 15 representative is Spence. Lovely pass, finds Williams, finds Harriet from Mount Pleasant Academy. Oh, whipped, but maybe too close and out of touch for a throw-in to Harbour View on this occasion. It will be Collins with this throw-in for Harbour View. And an easy decision for the referee. He was in a perfect position to make that call. And it will be another free kick inside Harbour View's half. Taken quickly, finds Dowes. Goes over on the right. He finds Edwards, national under 17 representative Still Dose. Turns. Oh, lovely turn. Still in possession. Still wonderful job fighting. Looking for that through pass broken up again. By Mount Pleasant Academy. Collins. And the player is down on the pitch. And Henry, the captain of this Harbour Views team, already making some valuable contribution on the park for his team so far, leading from the front as a captain. But nothing separate both teams here at the Waterhouse Mini Stadium. After 18 minutes, it's still goalless. Edwards in possession. He goes over on the right. Oh, beaten. Well, in fact, Harriet won possession. Gave away back possession. Harbour View with Edwards. Goes in the middle of the park. Loses possession again. And the final touch has been poor for both teams in this encounter so far. This has been brilliant. Brilliant execution. And then again, another poor touch. Oh, Campbell. A chance here from Mount Pleasant Academy. 2 against 2. And he loses possession. Lovely turn. Foul there committed by the captain of Harbour Views. Team seemed to be Captain Henry on this occasion. Both players. Oh, look at that turn. And then look at this. Brilliant turn. And then Henry drew him all the way around. It's a free kick awarded to the defending champions, Mount Pleasant Academy. As we approach the 28th minute of this encounter so far. Still goalless between two of the most dominant teams in this KFC Elite Cup for 2026. A very cool climate as well. Getting chilly at the Waterhouse Mini Stadium, as this will be a free kick. Honeyford stands behind this free kick for Mount Pleasant Academy, and boy oh boy does he have a kick. Honeyford from distance and over the crossbar, and in fact deflected, and it will be a corner kick awarded to the defending champions, Mount Pleasant Academy. Look at this for a strike. And deflected over the crossbar. And it will be a corner kick. And the man Benjamin stands behind this corner kick. And for Mount Pleasant Academy. 7 players are waiting this delivery. It's a decent one inside. And all the way back to Williams. A lovely first touch. Looking to whip that ball inside. Broken up by Harbour View. And a strong tackle coming in from Honeyford on this occasion, and it's out for a throw-in to Harbour Views. And number 5, Collins. And a free kick awarded as well in a critical position as well. And I tell you what, Henry, he likes these type of free kicks. He's a free kick specialist, Henry. Can he put his team 1-0 up in this encounter from just about 38 yards out? Can he deliver the goods? 2 players in the wall. 7 in the box are waiting. He goes for goal. And deflected off the wall of Harriet. And it's out for a throw-in to Harbour View. Henry with this throwing over on the left. It will be a long searching one. It is inside. Easy dealt with. And Dowsey does well. Such a cool, composed player. in the middle of the park for Harbour View. Oh, lovely pass from Taylor, looking for Williams on this occasion, off the chest, and broken up by Harbour View defensive line. And he's out for a throw-in to Mount Pleasant Academy. Harriet with this throw-in. Love the turn all the way around. Oh, Maestro, lovely bit of skill. And not the best of pass. And easily dealt with. Lovely. Finds Harriet. This is good. This is gorgeous. From Mount Pleasant Academy. And loses possession to Collins. Whipped up field looking for French. And broken up by Mount Pleasant Academy. That's a lovely ball. And good work coming in from Collins for Harbour View. Still Collins. Loses possession. Whipped inside. And looking for Taylor. And no Harriet. Lovely turn from her. Shot from distance. Blocked. And a forward looking cute. Two players collided. And this one is rolled out. And Harriet is down on the pitch for Mount Pleasant Academy. Still goalless between two of the most dominant teams in this KFC Elite Cup 2026. And both teams would have registered wins in their first two games of the fixtures. Unbeaten teams in this competition, and both teams on the pitch. After 24 minutes and 25 seconds, still goalless, still promising signs, still magnificent build-up, still quality distribution, but still yet to find that opening goal. Now we saw in the earlier games today, Portmore United drew 1-1 with Ballers Academy. And I tell you what, the final kick of the game, Portmore United, they got a penalty and drew the game 1-1. And in the second game, the home team got the better of Montego Bay United by a 0-0. And that goal came from the Jamaica Under-17 youth player in Lai. On this occasion, it was a tremendous strike and well-composed finish as well to send Waterhouse in front and earn their first point of the 2026 KFC Elite Cup. Now it all boiled down to this intriguing battle with both teams yet to break that important deadlock. It's Harbour View in possession, whipped up field by Edwards, broken up, finds Samuel Taylor, and he has space, cuts inside, finds Honeyford, flicked on, whipped inside. Well, as close as they got. He was too relaxed, the man in goal. Look at this. A tremendous strike. And the keeper was too relaxed. Hit the post and cleared off the line by Harbour View's defender. And a throw into Mount Pleasant Academy. Lovely turn from Samuel Taylor. In the process, he won a throw-in over on the left for the defending champions, Mount Pleasant Academy. Harriet with this throw-in. And good defensive work from Dowes. As far as Williams, back to Harriet. Whipped inside, finds Taylor! Not the best of shot, was straight to the man in goal. And maybe twist his side on that strike. Never in control. But look at this pass. And not the best finish. With such a composed player is Samuel Taylor. And a standout player this season in the KFC Elite Cup for 2026. As this one is hit long, looking for Captain Henry. And looking a foul all the way back to the defensive line. Harriet in possession. Gets inside. Still Harriet. Oh, lovely from Annie Ford. Whipped over the top. Good defensive work. Coming in. A lovely turn. Trying to be too cute on this occasion. Lost possession. And no, lost possession is Mount Pleasant Academy number 17, Annie Ford. And it's a throw-in taken quickly by Collins. Looking for French. And broken up. Lovely work coming in from Dawes. Annie Ford, lovely ball laid up front. Mount Pleasant Academy in possession. Cuts inside. Finds Annie Ford. He has space. He goes over on the left. Cuts inside beautifully. Still Taylor. Finds Harriet. And Harriet, he lost possession on this occasion. And it will be a throw into Harbour View on this occasion. Through Tatum. Looking for French. And good bit of defensive work. It could be a goal here. And if Spence does well, it was heading towards an own goal. But good work from the National Under-15 youth goalkeeper Spence. Oh, lovely work. Gets inside the middle of the park. Outstanding. Still Henry. And Harriet inside. And straight to the man in goal for Harbour View. And this one goes over on the left. Finds Collins. Finds Henry. Lovely flick on from Henry. And in fact, still Harbour View in possession. And broken up. And it will be a free kick awarded to Harbour View in minute number 30 of this encounter. Let's look at the replay here. And maybe a late tackle coming in from the number 12 from Mount Pleasant Academy. That's Hines. And it will be a free kick to Harbour View. Dawes with this free kick. And he's dealt with by the defensive line. Oh, lovely touch. Finds Henry, whipped over the top. And an offside spotted by the assistant referee. And it will be a free kick deep inside Mount Pleasant's half as we approach the 31st minute of this encounter. Still goalless here. This is a feature game of the day, the third game of the third round action. The KFC Elite Cup 2026. The defending champions, Mount Pleasant Academy in possession. Whipped over the top, broken up by Dawes. Looking at that delightful pass. Still Harbour View in possession. Goes over on the right. He has space. A good delivery inside. And a terrific save from Spence in goal from Mount Pleasant Academy. That was a delightful ball inside. Let's look at the replay here. Look at the build-up. Beautiful from Dawes. Look at this delivery. Magnificent. Look at the clinical finish. And delightful save from Spence in goal from Mount Pleasant Academy. Still goalless here as we approach the 32nd minute of this encounter. Henry, the captain, with this corner kick for Harbour View. He has players in the box. 6 players awaiting this delivery. Goes over on the back post, headed inside, chance. Another opportunity, blocked by Harriet. And now cleared away from danger. Well, not cleared from danger. Henry shoots, deflected, and out of touch for another corner kick to Harbour View. But you look at this delivery, headed inside. Dawes got a kick, then another, blocked by Harriet, and maybe as close as they got in this the first half. It's another corner kick here for Harbour View. 32 minutes on the clock in this the first half. And we have seen some magnificent and quality distribution of the football by both teams. but nothing to separate both teams in this half. Henry, the captain, stand behind this corner kick. He has 6 players awaiting his delivery. And it's another decent one. And Taylor looking to clear from danger. He finds, headed on back to Henry. And out of touch. And it will be a throw-in for the defending champions, Mount Pleasant Academy. Oh, another good delivery here for Harbour View. Broken up by Mount Pleasant Academy with Williams. Swung over the top. Another delightful ball. He has space, he has time. Not much options inside the 18-year-old box. He finds Campbell! And deflected. And out of touch for a corner kick to Mount Pleasant Academy. So it will be a corner kick here for Mount Pleasant Academy. Benjamin stands behind this free kick, taking shot, finds Harriet. Back to Benjamin. He has space, not a lot of options. Whipped inside and finds Collins on this occasion. All the way back to Annie Ford for Mount Pleasant Academy. Goes over on the left, finds Harriet. Not the best of control. It's a counter attack here for Harbour View. And broken up again by Hines. Such a terrific player on the park for Mount Pleasant Academy this season. Harbour View with this one, searching one inside. And still not yet out of danger. Still Harbour View hunting the first blood. Out of touch for a throw-in to Harbour View as we approach the 35th minute of this encounter. Cleared, fine Dowes, lovely take from Dowes. Whipped inside, looking for the captain. Lawman, and broken up. Oh, lovely from Williams. Still Williams. And he's been a playmaker this season for Mount Pleasant Academy, trying to get away from Collins. And he has been pegged back by the defensive line of Harbour View so far in this encounter. Still Captain Williams. Goes all the way to Harriet. Goes in the middle of the park. Finds Taylor, Samuel Taylor. Oh, lovely bit of movement. Finds Harriet. Still Harriet. Lovely build up from the defending champions. Lovely. Oh, gorgeous turn that was. Goes over on the left. Finds Nelson. And whipped over the top. Not the best of pass. And some work from Edwards. And it's out for a goal kick. And the spectators getting involved as well. It seemed as if the ball came off Edwards in the process. But a goal kick awarded to Harbour View on this occasion. As we approach the 37th minute of this encounter. Mount Pleasant in command. Taylor, twist, turns, still in possession. And he won a throw-in over on that left side. And the throw will be taken by Harriet on this occasion. Dawes, a very cool and composed player he is. And in this process he won a throw-in over on the right for Harbour View. Very humid condition And the sun getting real hot. As this one is swung from right to left. Finds Collins. Lovely take from Collins. Looking for Lawman. And good defensive work coming in from Hines on this occasion. And he's having a fantastic tournament so far. This goes out for a goal kick to Mount Pleasant Academy, the defending champions. Just about 2 minutes and 8 seconds left in this, the first half, as this one is whipped upfield. And good work coming in from Taylor. And lovely from Honeyford. He loses possession. And good knockings here by Harbourview. Dowes, lovely from Dowes. That's how you get from Dowes. He's such a clinical player on the park for Harbourview. Harbourview in possession. Lawman, he has space. Sends a decent pass. And another poor final touch from Harbourview. And it's out of touch for a goal kick to Mount Pleasant Academy. Look at this. Very cool and composed. Those on the park. Such a clinical player. And a player that many will like on the park when he's in top flight. And Hines in possession for Mount Pleasant Academy. Poor pass. And it's out for a throw-in to Harbourview inside Mount Pleasant's half. Collins with this throw-in. Lawman loses possession this time around. Oh, lovely turn from Williams. And a delightful pass it is. Looking for Henry. He finds Henry whipped inside. And a strong tackle coming in. Good awareness coming in from Edwards on this occasion for Harbourview. Still Harbourview in possession. Whipped over on the right. Finds Dowes. And he has space. Not a lot of option either, but he has space. Goes over on the right. Gets by his marker beautifully. Still in possession, Harbourview. Whips inside. Still not cleared from danger. Brilliant work from Spence in goal. Lawman shoots. And well dealt with by Spence in goal. And this has been a beautiful first half. And the referee has seen enough for this, the first half of the feature game between two of the most dominant teams this season. And still, the defending champions, Mount Pleasant 0 and Harbourview 0. And our main sponsors at KFC has been shown, and our loyal spectators. KFC, our main sponsors of this Elite Cup for 2026. And with this, we'll take a break and we'll be right back. And in fact, we'll give you some highlights of the first half. This was very early in the first half. Loses possession, Mount Pleasant Academy, a perfect platter, and went wide of the target. Harbourview on this occasion. This was that free kick from Honeyford, just over the crossbar. This is when Williams and Taylor was partner. This was a shot. Could have separated both teams. Not the best of glove work from the keeper. This was a beautiful build-up here by Harbourview. Whipped inside. Look at this. Outstanding from the former Jamaica youth goalkeeper Spence. This was headed in. Dowes got an opportunity. Then the next opportunity blocked off the line from Harriet. Then this, a bit of skill. Gets by his marker. Lay on a platter. And deflected over the crossbar. It was a shot coming in from Captain Williams. And this is where we take a break. And we'll be back for more action in the second half. Stay tuned. So welcome back to the Waterhouse Midi Stadium. And of course, Harbour View FC versus the defending champions, Mount Pleasant Academy. And after 40 minutes in the first half, both teams yet to break that important deadlock. But we have seen some quality football being distributed as Harbour View in possession. Whipped up field by Dowes and broken up by Mount Pleasant Academy. As this one is whipped up field and a good tackle coming in from Dowes. And in the process, Mount Pleasant Academy won a throw-in over on the right. Throw taken by Harriet. Williams finds Hanny Ford, not the best of control, goes over to Samuel Taylor. Still Taylor, been a standout player this season, and a poor pass, and all the way for Harbour View with Dowes. Goes over on the right, and broken up by Mount Pleasant Academy. And lovely from Dowes. Still Dowes, whipped over the top. Finds Beckford. And lays his back to Byfield. To Beckford. Still Beckford. And a strong tackle coming in. Still Beckford. Finds Byfield, whipped inside. And he lured Fletcher on this occasion. Now it's back to Collins. And broken up by Mount Pleasant Academy with Williams. Lovely turn from Williams. Finds Taylor. And broken up. Harbour View in possession. Byfield. Whip this one inside. Looking for Fletcher. And out of touch for a throw-in. And to Mount Pleasant Academy. And Harriet with this throw-in. And good work. As this one is whipped up field. And good control here. Finds his captain Williams. This is a terrific pass from Mount Pleasant Academy. Gets inside. He has space. Lovely distribution. Finds Annie Ford straight to the man in goal. And could have done better with that, Annie Ford, but a delightful ball from right to left. And headed out of danger from Harriet. Oh, lovely turn. And in the event, a free kick awarded. Harriet on this occasion, the guilty culprit, fouling the Harbour View number 19. Byfield on this occasion, and a good promising player. Free kick taken. Well, just some shimmy there from the national under 17 youth player Edwards, and he goes all the way back to his defensive line. Bethune finds Edwards. Lovely foot skill here from Edwards. Another bit of skill. He finds Lawman. Whipped over the top, finds Fletcher. Still Fletcher. Goes all the way back. Finds Fletcher. And another good pass. And a strong tackle comes in. And a free kick awarded to Harbour View. And Hines committing this foul on this occasion. And it will be a critical and free kick here for Harbour View in what is a critical position as well as we approach the 44th minute. Lawman with this free kick. He's also the leader of this Harbour View's team, and he's having a fabulous afternoon so far on the park. This free kick very critical for him as well. He sends his team 1-0 up inside the first 45 minutes of this game. 3 players standing in the wall for the defending champions, Mount Pleasant Academy. 6 inside the 18-yard box. Taking shot. Lawrence. Well, broken up this time. It was Fletcher finds Samuel Taylor. Whipped through. And good defensive work coming in from. It's a chance here from Mount Pleasant Academy. Platter! And straight to the man in goal for Harbour View. And good defensive work coming in from Harriet on this occasion for Mount Pleasant Academy. Look at this. It was a delightful ball. Cuts inside. Late on a platter. Should have done better with that shot. As Dowes in possession for Harbour View. Finds Edwards. Lost position this time around. Lovely take. And from Nelson. Still Nelson. And broken up by Edwards. Cool, calm and collective. And a throw-in awarded to Harbour View. But what compose we have seen on the park from Edwards, showing his worth ethics on the park, and a player who has done just for Jamaica under 17. And they have qualified for the World Cup in Qatar in November of this year, 2026. As this one is whipped upfield from Dowes. Not the best of clearance. Headed away from danger by Harriet from Mount Pleasant Academy. Taylor, lovely take from Taylor. He gets away from his marker. Magnificent delivery over the top. Looking for Henry, but maybe too big for Henry. And he's out of touch for a throw into Harbour View inside their half. Look at that. Brilliant turn. And the awareness, but maybe too much on that delivery. As we're back live, this one went out of touch for a goal kick to Harbour View. As we approach the 47th minute of this encounter. Harbour View in possession. Goes over on the right. Poor control. Fletcher. Good defensive work from Dowes. And an offside. And now a booted ball out of the park. But look at this. Good control. And then gave away possession. And then an offside call. A free kick. And booted over the crossbar by the captain. This has been an excellent game so far. This has reaped some rewards in terms of quality players on the park. Not the best of delivery this time around. Out of touch. And for a throw in to the defending champion. Staten quickly. Finds Henry. Finds Williams. Whipped over the top. And Fletcher, he won possession for Harbour View. Good defensive work. Very composed as Mount Pleasant Academy. This is a strong tackle coming in from French, and could earn himself a yellow card. A yellow card being issued to the number 9 of Harbour View, French, on this occasion. Look how composed Nelson was. Through the around the leg, and then this strong tackle coming in from French, caught Nelson on the thigh, and the medical staff summoned to the pitch, and he's in real pain. But such a quality defender, very composed, very calm, and does get his job done collectively, and one to look forward for in future endeavors in Jamaica Premier League. As we approach the 50th minute of this encounter, still no goals yet. Still two teams unbeaten in this KFC Elite Cup for 2026. Mount Pleasant Academy would have scored some 8 goals this season, while Harbour View would have scored 3 goals and 2 wins in both teams. Nothing to separate both teams in this, the third round fixtures. the Waterhouse Mini Stadium. Just some magnificent football being stringed by both teams as this one is whipped over the top by Harriet. He finds Samuel Taylor looking to be cheeky, looking to go by his marker. And in the event, he wants back possession with a throwing over on the left. Taken quickly by Harriet. Flicked on, looking for Taylor. Looking to get by his marker. Not going to be easy. And a yellow card being issued as well. And it's all happening. Look at this. Looking to get by another brilliant defender in Edwards. Not been able. And a yellow card being issued. It seemed to be the number 11 Henry on this occasion from Mount Pleasant Academy. Just Sean Henry. Edwards with this. A kick goes long upfield. And still Harbour View. Fletcher in possession. And maybe trying to be audacious on this occasion. And in the process, Harbour View won a throw in deep inside their half. Lovely light on the pitch as well. Lovely sunshine. And a beautiful afternoon for football. Honeyford in possession. Lovely turn. Finds Harriet. Whip down towards the back line. He finds Hines. A chance! And it will be a corner kick. It should be a corner kick. It is. But look at this. Very, very poor from Hines. And could be very costly in the end. A corner kick awarded to Harbour View. Not the best of touch from Hines. And in the event, it's a corner kick awarded to Harbour View. 5 players are waiting this delivery. As we approach the 53rd minute of this encounter. Lovely swung inside. And good defensive work coming in from Hines. Still in possession, whipped inside. And a free kick awarded to Mount Pleasant Academy. And looking to rush the issue this time around Honeyford. And being brought back by the referee. And in the event, the Mount Pleasant Academy players down. It seemed to be the man himself. Hines on this occasion. Good to see him up on his feet. And he's having a gorgeous day on the park so far. Made Nelson whips this one upfield. And good defensive work from Edwards on this occasion. Collins broken up by Harriet from Mount Pleasant Academy. A lovely ball finds Taylor, goes over on the right, finds Harriet. He has space, he has option, shoots! And a terrific save that was. That was some amount of save. Look at this, it's a beautiful build-up. Finds Harriet, and look at that, powered. And a terrific save. Denies the opening goal for Mount Pleasant Academy. It's still Harbour View 0, Mount Pleasant Academy 0. Look at this. I guess my producer will give us another insight of this replay. Started from the middle of the park. But this was it. A terrific pass coming in from Samuel Taylor. Harriet was the player. Look at this. He really rocketed it. Look at that for a save. We have seen some spectacular goalkeeping so far in this. Both keepers are doing an awesome job for their team. And it's still 0-0 here at Waterhouse Mini Stadium. Williams looking for Taylor, broken up. Lawman, the captain of Harbour View, loses possession. No Mount Pleasant Academy. Oh, lovely steal. It's Harbour View in possession. And as cool, calm and deadly as Hines. And broken up, but he lost possession. And it will be a throw into Harbour View. Taken quickly, finds Collins. And he loses possession this time around. And it will be a free kick awarded to the defending champions, Mount Pleasant Academy, as we approach the 56th minute of this encounter. Still no goals yet. Still two teams unbeaten in this KFC Elite Cup for 2026. This will be a free kick. Hines. And maybe the referee want to caution this player. He goes all the way back to Spence, who goes over on the right. He finds Nelson. Nelson finds Williams. Lovely turn from Williams. All the way back to Hines. Looking for Harriet. Flicked on. And all the way back to goal. And goes over on the left. Maybe gave away possession to Mount Pleasant Academy. And it could be a corner kick awarded. It is. The final touches so far for Harbour View has been poor. Look at this. Gave away the ball, the goalkeeper. And it will be, look at this, absolutely poor. Let's go back to live action as this one is with Harriet. He has space, not the best of delivery, finds Dawes. And this one is cleared away from danger. Looking for French. And good work from Hines on this occasion. Nelson, such a cool composer, shoots from distance. And over the crossbar. And out for a goal kick to Harbour View. Very composed is Nelson. Look at that. Good awareness, but maybe not the best stroke from a quality player as Nelson. And it goes out of touch for a goal kick to Harbour View. National youth player Jashawn Edwards would have qualified the Jamaica Under-17 to World Cup in November of this year, 2026. Whipped up field. Looking for French. And good work coming in from the captain of Harbour View, Lawman, on this occasion. And it will be a throw into Harbour View, taken by Collins. Looking for and another free kick. And instead, it will be another card being issued. It's all happening. Cards being issued. There seems to be Byfield getting that yellow card for Harbour View. And Hines stands behind this free kick. Oh, lovely turn from the Moisture. Whipped inside from Harriet. And good work here by Mount Pleasant Academy as they won a throw in this process over on the left side. As we approach the 59th minute of this encounter, throw taken quickly by Harriet. Samuel Taylor whips this one. It's a chance! And a magnificent save, but in vain because it was an offside. Well, look at this throw in. And Taylor with this set piece. And good save again, getting involved the keepers. And an offside, the result. Edwards with this free kick for Harbour View. Collins. And loses possession this time around. Harbour View. And it will be a throw into Mount Pleasant Academy, the defending champions. Harriet, which is throwing over on the right side. And another throw in this time to Harbour View. Taken quickly, finds Lawman. Looking for French. Oh, lovely from Lawman. Still Lawman, the captain, looking for French. And another magnificent tackle coming in from the captain Williams on this occasion for Mount Pleasant Academy. And it will be a throw-in. And one possession is Mount Pleasant Academy. And good bit of skill. And regain back position. Gave away possession. Fletcher finds a delightful ball inside. Lawman. And broken up this time. Newman gave away possession to Harbour View. Still Harbour View. And broken up again. And oh, another pass broken up. Good work from Newman. He has space. And a chance here for, on a platter for Williams. And just wide of the far corner. This has been a beautiful build-up. This was Newman. Look at this. Set piece on a platter for the captain Williams. Just wide of the target. What a beautiful effort that was. And out of touch for a goal kick to Harbour View as we approach the 62nd minute of this encounter. And Dowes going all the way to take this long kick. He goes long, not the biggest on the park, but he has a variety of kicks. This one is headed back to the man in goal, Spence. Such a brilliant young goalkeeper. Nelson, very cool, calm and collective, sends a searching delivery and good defensive work. Coming in from Collins for Harbour View. Now it's with Campbell. In fact, Williams. And he loses possession. Whipped over the top. A magnificent delivery this is for Harbour View. Still Harbour View. Inside the 18. Shoots from distance. And it's a throw into Mount Pleasant Academy. Another delightful ball over the top. Gets inside and then shoots. And then out of touch for a throw in to Mount Pleasant Academy. And Harbour View number 10 player Beckford is down in the middle of the park on the pitch. But you look at this pass. Good from Williams. And then clearly maybe a foul on this occasion. It wasn't called by a man in the middle of the park. But still a goal is here at the Waterhouse Mini Stadium between two of the most dominant teams in the KFC Elite Cup for 2026. And both teams yet to lose a game. Both teams undefeated, if you'd want to say so, for in this edition of the KFC Elite Cup for 2026. And the only difference, Mount Pleasant Academy would have scored 8 goals this season, and Harbour View would have scored 3 goals. And that's the only difference in this KFC Elite Cup for 2026. Nelson in possession for Mount Pleasant Academy. He goes over on the right. He finds Hines. He goes in the middle of the park. He finds Williams. Off. Beautiful pass. Denied by Harbour View. Harriet. And broken up this time. And a good tackle coming in from Harriet. He goes in the middle of the park. And all the way back to defensive line. Now cleared away from danger. by Harbourview, and it will be a throw into Mount Pleasant Academy. Approaching the 65th minute of this encounter, throw taken. Nelson, he goes all the way back to his defensive line. Whipped over the top. A good pass, lovely control. It gets inside. He has space, not a lot of options. Lovely turn. Harbourview loses possession immediately. Williams from Mount Pleasant Academy goes over on the right, finds Harriet. Lovely turn from Harriet. Whipped over on the right. This is brilliant from Mount Pleasant Academy. Twist, turns, and maybe ties himself. Oh, lovely from Williams. Gets by two markers. And a good tackle coming in from Dowes. Lawman. Lovely pass coming in from Lawman. And it will be a free kick awarded to Harbourview on this occasion. So we're approaching the 66th minute of this encounter. Still, the deadlock haven't broken as yet. But what we know is getting very, very chilly here at the Waterhouse Mini Stadium. And still, the deadlock haven't been broken. It will be a free kick, by the way, to Harbourview. And those, a standout play on the park so far. It's with Edwards. He goes over on the right. Trying to lose his possession to Samuel Taylor. Cuts inside. Still Taylor. Still Samuel Taylor. He has the line. He loses possession. Maybe doing too much on this occasion. Lost possession. And it will be a throw into Harbourview. Over on the right. Cuts inside beautifully. And then cuts back around. And trying to go by the line. And then too much. And lost possession. And it will be a throw-in, as we mentioned, to Harbourview. So a throw-in to Harbourview. Brown with this throw-in over on the right. I think he was a substitute that just came on as well. His first touch is a throw-in. And Harbourview, a strong tackle coming in from Nelson on this occasion from Mount Pleasant Academy. And it will be a free kick in what is a critical position. Look at that throw-in. Lost possession in Mount Pleasant Academy, and then a strong tackle coming in from the composed Nelson on this occasion. And a free kick awarded on this occasion. And two players standing behind this free kick. Seem to be Dowes and the captain Lawman. Both quality players. Both good kickers of the football. Lawman stands behind this free kick. 40 yards out for the captain. Can he makes this gun? Whipped over the top. Flicked on. And out of touch. And it will be a corner kick to Harbourview. Just looking at that set piece. Look at this delivery. 6 players was waiting. Just flicked over the top. Looking for that flicked on header. And denied by the defensive line of Mount Pleasant Academy. And it's out for a corner kick to Harbourview. After 68 minutes and 52 seconds, nothing to separate both teams so far. But what is good is some magnificent football being stringed together. This is a corner kick. And this corner kick will be taken, whipped inside. A good one. And headed out by Nelson on this occasion. And it will be another free kick. This time Taylor fouling Lawman on this occasion. Taken quickly. Lovely bit of skill inside for Harbourview. Looking for Lawman. And a free kick awarded this time around to Mount Pleasant Academy. And what is happening? two players getting involved. A young national under-17 youth player, Jashawn Edwards, getting involved with the number 6 player of Mount Pleasant Academy. Seems to be Monroe Nelson. On this occasion, the referee was quick to respond and settle things, and it will be a free kick awarded to Mount Pleasant Academy as we approach the 71st minute of this encounter. Long searching delivery up top, denied. It's with Mount Pleasant Academy, whipped over the top by Harriet. Has space, and does he has options? It gets away by his marker. Goes on over on the line, whipped inside, a chance for Taylor. And it's in. Samuel Taylor strikes. The defending champions take the lead in minute number 70. And who else it is? Look at this pass. This was the build-up. Gets by his marker, then another, and goes by the byline. And look at this. Bomb from Taylor, deflected and got in. And Mount Pleasant Academy, the defending champions, lead here at Waterhouse Media Stadium over Harbour View by a goal to nil. Now that important goal came in the 71st minute. A stupendous strike from a magnificent player in Samuel Taylor. It's Mount Pleasant 1, Harbour View 0. Harbour View in possession until that equalizing goal. All the way back to the back line. Just an error in the defensive line of Harbour View cost them what could be one of the most reluctant defending in their entire career for Harbour View. And it will be a throw-in as well to Mount Pleasant Academy as we approach the 73rd minute of this contest. But it took 71 minutes to break that important deadlock, and who else it is? Samuel Taylor with that finish. Separate both teams. Edwards goes over on the right. Gets by two, whipped inside. And good defensive work coming in from Nelson. And all the way to his captain, Williams. Whipped up field, another delightful pass. And all the way back to the man in goal for Harbour View. Loses possession. And goes over on the left this time, Edwards for Harbour View. Hunting in numbers, Harbour View looking that all-important goal. Still Harbour View with Fletcher. Still Fletcher. Whips over, finds Lawman, and a free kick awarded. And a yellow card been issued as well to Samuel Taylor, the goal scorer. And you look at this replay here. This was the incident. The ball was whipped across to Lawman. It turns inside. And then I think the left boot caught Lawman on the way through. Oh, the young player funning off the referee. Not good signs. And a quality young player with some amount of potential. I think he needs to calm down. He really needs to calm down. But one thing for sure, he's the difference between both teams here with his clinical finish in the 71st minute to separate both teams. But it will be a free kick for Harbour View. And Dowes stands behind this free kick. Can he makes it into an equalizing goal? one thing for sure, he has the talent, he has the ability, but can he execute? And the execution is poor, and it's way over the crossbar. In fact, it's into the car spark, and it's a goal kick awarded to the defending champions, Mount Pleasant Academy. Very poor from a quality player as Dawes, not expected from the maestro on the park, and it will be a goal kick awarded. Is that a red card been issued? Is that a red card been issued? A red card been issued to Mount Pleasant Academy number 9. It seems to be Benjamin, the player that has gotten a red card. So it's the defending champions with 10 players on the park. Benjamin, the latest score. Lovely turn from Taylor and a beautiful pass. And maybe too much touch. And it's out for a corner kick to Mount Pleasant Academy. That was a delightful pass coming in from Samuel Taylor. Look at that. Magnificent to watch when he's in top flight. Young Samuel Taylor. But good defensive work coming in from Harbour View's number 6. Right on this occasion, he got the job done perfect for Harbour View, and it will be a corner kick for Mount Pleasant Academy. Decent one at the front post, and cleared away from danger only as far as Harriet. And he loses possession. Well, fighting back for possession, he does well. And he finds his brother who whips this one over the top. Lovely pass here from Mount Pleasant Academy. Not much options inside the 18-yard box. Goes back to Harriet. Whips inside. Looking for Taylor. And offside on this occasion, but a magnificent pass. Good awareness coming in from Harriet on this occasion. This is good. It's really good to see this pass. Look at this. And look at this from Harriet. And the awareness from Samuel Taylor. This is good for Mount Pleasant Academy Football Club. As this one is taken as we approach the 78 minutes of this encounter. Dawes gave up possession to Mount Pleasant Academy. Williams. Lovely turn from Williams. Gets by his marker. And a free kick awarded to Williams on this occasion. But look at this turn. Well, that was the foul. Still, that was the foul committed, and young Williams. But the turn was outstanding, and a player in the making for higher heights when it comes on to football in Jamaica. And it's a star in the making. Williams, Taylor, and those players, a standout player this season for Mount Pleasant Academy. And the captain stands behind this free kick, Williams. And does he have a right? He has a superb striker. And Kennel into the wall of Harbour View. And a poor pass this time. Oh, and a poor control coming in from the left back, Harriet, from Mount Pleasant Academy. Throw taken quickly, finds Dawes. Flicked on. All the way to Lawman. Whips upfield. Lovely ball. Looking to get by his marker. Strong tackle coming in from Mount Pleasant's number 6, Nelson. Edwards. Still Edwards. Edwards, lovely turn. Looking to go through the legs of Harriet. Loses possession. Williams goes over on the right. Not the best of control from Harriet. And loses possession. And regains back possession is Harbour View. Looking that equalizing goal. A lovely ball over on the left. Not much time left. He finds Fletcher. And there could be a corner kick. It is a corner kick. And this could be the final action of the game as we approach the 80th minute of this encounter. Taken quickly. Fletcher whipped inside. And cleared away from danger from Nelson. Samuel Taylor gets away from his marker. He has space. Does he shoot? And over the crossbar. And it will be a goal kick for Harbourview. Poor defending. Good awareness from Samuel Taylor. Gets by his marker. Lovely dribbling skill. But the final touch over the crossbar. And now Dowes in possession for Harbourview. Finds Fletcher. Delightful ball. Oh, cuts back. Finds Dowes. Dowes from distance. And over the crossbar. And a goal kick awarded to the defending champions, Mount Pleasant. Look at this build-up. I think you look at that cut back. Should be looking to go forward. It was a platter for Dowes. And this second half has produced some amount of magic in this game for the defending champions. We have seen one red card being issued in this contest so far. The number 9 player from Mount Pleasant Academy, Benjamin, the player who got on that red card. Nelson in possession for Mount Pleasant Academy, and looking to just scoop the ball over the head of Nelson in that process. Maybe over dribble on this occasion, and Edwards just looking to that flick over the head and held back by Edwards on this occasion. And it will be a throw-in to Mount Pleasant Academy, taken by Harriet. And he loses possession. And a good tackle coming in from Williams on this occasion. And now it's Lawman in possession. Still Lawman. And good defensive work from Mount Pleasant Academy. And goes over. Oh, lovely. Gets by his marker. And loses possession. Dowes finds Edwards. Goes over on the right for Harbourview. Finds Edwards. Lovely turn from it. Whipped inside. But straight to Spence in goal. Rolled out quickly. Finds Williams. And a free kick awarded to Mount Pleasant Academy. Just trying to hold up some time there, Captain Williams. Such a well-composed player. A very efficient player on the park for Mount Pleasant Academy. And based on what we have seen so far, 2 players on show. Samuel Taylor and Williams, a standout player on the park for Mount Pleasant Academy. Harbourview in possession with Edwards. He goes over on the right. Cuts inside beautifully. Then lost possession to Harriet of Mount Pleasant Academy. Oh, lovely. Gets by another. And another strong tackle coming in from Collins on this occasion for Harbourview, as this one is booted long, high. And excellent work by the man in goal. And for Harbourview, it goes long. Good work from Harriet on this occasion for Mount Pleasant Academy. Good from Edwards. Oh, well, good. Oh, lovely action over on the left. Fletcher gets inside. Good defensive work coming in from Hines. And from Mount Pleasant Academy. And it's out for a corner kick. And Loma, look at this. Delightful ball. And look at this tackle. Just got the right foot out. Was Hines on this occasion. And it's out for Taylor. This one is whipped inside. And headed from danger. The referee has seen enough in this encounter. He has seen enough for this. The feature game of the day, the defending champions, Mount Pleasant Academy, won by a goal to nil over last year's finalist, Harbour. And let's take a look at some of the highlights in this, the second half. Look at this in the second half. A clear opportunity for Harbour to open the goal. Denied again. But look at this. This was a fantastic work. Gets by his marker. And then set it on a platter for Williams. Denied over the crossbar. This was a full game highlight. This was a delightful ball. Finds Harriet. And Harriet from distance. And a terrific save by the man in goal for Harbour. But look at this. From Nelson from distance. And over the crossbar. This was a long throw from Harriet. But look at this from Taylor. Gets by his marker, sends a pass through, and just the leg of the keeper denies another opportunity. This was Mount Pleasant in numbers attacking. Look at this from a platter for Williams, and just wide of that far course. This was Harbour in attack. Gets by his marker, cuts inside and shoots, and maybe wide of the target. Should be a better effort. Well, this was another effort from the defending champions. What a magnificent dribbling skill. Gets by one, goes by the byline, and look at this finish from Samuel Taylor. That separates both teams here at the Waterhouse Mini Stadium. And the player of the match got his first goal of this game. And look at this again. This was dominated by Mount Pleasant, whipped inside, and just the awareness of the Mount Pleasant player. This was the national youth player. Errors on this occasion. Twist turns. Set it on a platter. This was poor and denies. Look at Samuel Taylor. How quick he went on his feet and shoots, but not in control, and went over the crossbar. This was another opportunity for Harbour. Cuts back on a platter for Dowes, and his shot was way over the crossbar. And as I mentioned, the sponsors, KFC Elite, we want to give thanks to the sponsors, KFC. This competition has produced some magnificent result. And unbeaten team in this KFC Elite competition, Mount Pleasant Academy, with 3 games, 3 wins, 9 points, and in fact 9 goals as well. While Harbour would have played 3 games so far, 2 wins and a loss with 6 points. And this is Marlon Pinnock signing out, and on behalf of the community team, the production team, MG Sports. We turn our attention to next Saturday for round 4 action. Have a blessed evening.
Gangster. Is it before Cree?
Stop it.